Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your Chief here, 4:30 in the morning, Kanchanaburi, Thailand, 4 hours out of Bangkok. Just closed day 6 of Advanced ISB. And tomorrow is day 7 and we send your uplines back to you. And I promise you, they're going to come back and raise everything. They're going to come back as brand new people. The best version of the warriors of Japa and Dato Sri. And it's been an emotional 6 days. And I wanted to share something with all of you guys. Alright? Every time you see Japa, Dato Sri and me speak on VCon stage, at ICE, at Zone, ISB, Advanced ISB, wherever you see us, I'm sure you're sitting down and thinking, wow, these guys are giving so much knowledge, so much breakthrough to the participants. And that's true. But what you don't see or don't realize is that whenever we go up on stage and we share and we train, the greatest learning actually happens to us. Alright? In the last 6 days, I have had amazing learnings. I have had amazing breakthroughs. Last night was extremely emotional for me through one of the processes. And today I'm sitting here after 6 days of spending time with some unbelievable participants, your uplines. They're going to come back as brand new people. They're truly going to raise the bar higher when they come back. You will see, you will feel the difference. It's been an honor to share this serving at this Advanced ISB with members of the Core Alliance, Arun, Sati, Mahendra Kumar here. And today, forgive me, I haven't been sleeping at all much. And I want to share something with you. And I want you to really understand what I'm trying to say. I said many times on many videos that one of your ultimate goals on this journey from where you are to your ultimate destination, whether it's max out, financial freedom, however you want to call it, one of our goals is to hold people. Prevent them or stopping them from quitting or giving up or retaining them on this journey. Like how Japa and Dato Sri retained so many of us on this journey, even though there were times we felt like giving up or there were challenges that were too big to handle, they retained us. And today I want to share with you what is required. Now the first thing you have to understand, and I was telling the participants at Advanced ISB, our business is ultimately about relationships. It's about human connections. Alright? It's about people who somewhere along the way, through the master plan or his plan, through your decision making, your name list, you did a presentation and you brought them into your family, your team. Okay? And that is the beginning of a whole journey of relationship building, maintenance, sustaining the relationship. And a lot of people ask me, how did Japa and Dato Sri retain so many loyal warriors like me, like the V partners, AVPs, VCs, V elite leaders, the core, the alliance? How did he manage to retain so many great networkers who had a million reasons to leave but didn't leave? Alright? And I want to share with you what I observed that Japa and Dato Sri did that kept me here. At least I can speak for myself. Why I am loyal for the last 26 years, and I believe 1,000,000% that I'll be loyal for the next 26 years, alright, to these two great men. And I want you to listen to me carefully and ask yourself whether you are doing this in your organization, because you also want to retain loyalty. If you want to reach the destination of max out, you need loyal, committed, hardcore leaders under you. And loyalty is not something you can read in the textbook. There is no training module on loyalty. Loyalty is so unique, so subjective, so emotional, alright, that I've never heard anyone truly explain the concept of loyalty. And as usual, I'm your chief, okay, your upline representing the great ones. I'm going to try. So the first thing I saw that made me really want to be loyal to them was their unity. The fact that both of our founders are solidly connected, that their relationship, all right, gave me confidence that my future is bright. All right, this is 26 years ago. Their relationship gave me confidence, all right, that I belong to the right family. That their relationship gave me confidence that they would protect my dream and help me and guide me all the way to making my dreams a reality. And I understood how important it was that both of them were not only business partners, they were not only upline, downline, but they became brothers. All right, and their relationship today has become the pillar that the whole network stands on, that the whole QI group stands on. This brotherhood, this humble, simple brotherhood that both of them have, of tolerance, acceptance, unconditional love, yet the ability to still tell each other the truth, confront before conflict. All right, and they keep raising each other, and they're truly the wind beneath each other's wings. And when I see that in Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, I, all right, felt good. Do you understand? That I knew this was a good place to be, that your dreams were in good hands, that they would fight for you, protect you, and be warriors for your dreams and your downlines. And that was the beginning of the journey of loyalty towards both of them. So ask yourself, is your leadership united? Are you guys demonstrating a united front? You understand that you, your left, your right, your core leadership must always be the strongest representation of unity, common vision. All right? This is very important. Okay? You are no longer upline, downline. When you are the leadership of your organization, people must see brothers and sisters that are going to be together for a long journey. That's how they will start to trust you with their dreams, with their loyalty. This is fundamentally important. The second thing that made me fall in love with the two founders, even though they were tremendously successful, they are giants in the industry of network marketing. You know this, all right? They are in a different league of their own. They always demonstrated service above self. And this mesmerizes me until today. All right, now I'm in service because I watched them. I remember we went on a cruise, and I told this story before. As I was coming to the cruise, pulling my bag, I saw Japa and Dato Sri loading bags, helping people find their rooms, carry bags to their rooms. And I said, these are the founders. Okay, they always put service above self, and this value system is why I am here today at Advanced ISP. Why it gives me great pride to carry this title chief and wear the uniform at VCon with my ISB brothers and sisters. It is impossible. I haven't heard about it anywhere else where the founders of a multi-billion-dollar company still have that attitude and action of service above self. So if you are the uplines, if you are the leaders of your team, your organization, don't cross that line and look like entitled leaders and arrogant leaders and just want to be edified. Always remain service above self. Always remain in service to your downlines, to your people. All right, that establishes a strong level of loyalty. My respect for the founders has exponentially grown because service above self was not a drama, it's real. I've seen them, my own eyes, by their side. They've been doing this for 26 years and they still do it at VCon. You can see it, all right? And I love that philosophy, and that's why I'm here, and I'm proud to put on the ISB uniform and serve, all right, to keep that DNA, that value system as a pillar, okay? When you see your founders serve above self, you fall in love with them. I know it sounds like a bromance, but I love them. And the third thing I saw, what I experienced, is they demonstrated care. You see, sometimes in network marketing, we get so distracted with the goal. And don't get me wrong, the goal is important. Focus on your TAT. You get so distracted by the goal that you push your people, you're unreasonable with them, but you forget to demonstrate care. And why I am with my founders today for 26 years as their loyal student and downline, all right, is because throughout my journey of 26 years, as much as they were unreasonable, as much as they confronted me, as much as they pushed me out of my comfort zone and made me who I am today, with tough love most of the time, they were always there for me. During my worst times, my toughest days, the days where you just want to sit down and put your head in your hand and cry, they were always there. They're always a phone call away. They knew exactly when to call me. I didn't have to get an appointment to see them. I would end up at their doorstep. I would go to Dato Sri Vijay's house at 2 in the morning, all right, and he'll come down in his sarong, and Datin Sri would make a coffee, and we would sit down, and he would always be there for me. And that's when I realized that he didn't treat me like a downline. He didn't treat me with my IR ID. He didn't look at me through the eyes of how many BV I was bringing or how many markets I opened at that time. He looked at me as a brother, as somebody he cared about. And he demonstrated it every single day. And always remember this, right? Demonstrating love and care is what differentiates us from every other network marketing company out there. That our founders, monkey see, monkey do. I demonstrate as much as I can love and care to my brothers and sisters. And that made me completely have a paradigm shift. These men are different. This organization is different. They spoke about rhythm every day. They spoke about changing lives. They didn't talk about profit. They didn't talk about, making anything number one. They just spoke about rhythm. They spoke about changing lives. They spoke about giving people a second chance at making their dreams a reality. And initially I thought, okay, it was a little bit of a, marketing thing, but no, it's real. Because they have not changed their language for 26 years. They have not changed their action for 26 years. Until today, they are there for me. And they still demonstrate care as much as they did when I was a young kid, signed up with them. And if you are building an organization, push your people, have the TAT, focus on all that. But don't forget to demonstrate care. And care is not singing happy birthday for them. Care is being there for them during their toughest times. All right? Don't celebrate them when they're maxing out and abandon them when their checks drop. Be there for them throughout, because loyalty is the hardest thing to find in today's generation, in today's time, in today's world. And if you can find it, hang on to it. And the way the founders demonstrated care was simply my turning point, my fundamental turning point. It changed my whole view on entrepreneurship, network marketing. All right? And I realized how powerful love and care is. It's more powerful than money. It's more powerful than anything else. All right? And they were there for me, no matter what. And they're still there for me. And that's simply amazing. And the final point, which I think is so important, all right, and all of you have to understand this, is they focused on my growth. They did not ask me about my income. They didn't ask me about how my network was doing. He didn't teach me how. They asked how your network, they would be there for you. They didn't teach me how to do the presentation. I figured it out on my own. I think both of them actually have forgotten how to do the presentation today, the traditional way. They didn't, teach me how to demonstrate products. They focus every single minute, Dato Sri Vijay in Java, on making Pathman better. I don't know whether you understand this. All right? They figured out the ultimate secret of network marketing. If you focus on raising your people and making them the best version of themselves, everything else will happen automatically. Because Dato Sri Vijay said, companies don't succeed, people do. And the fourth thing that made me fall in love with our founders and remain here loyal, and you must duplicate this, they were genuinely, sincerely interested and focused on my growth as Pathman Senathirajah. Right? They wanted to make me the best version of myself. At the risk of me leaving them and doing something else, they didn't care. They just focused on making me the best version of myself. And if I left and did anything else and became successful, I think they'll be equally proud of me. All right? They just focused on that. They kept guiding me, teaching me like a Zen Buddhist Kung Fu master. You understand? Both of them in their own personalities, in their own ways. They guided me and taught me the first story, empty your cup. All right, the trespass story, the rules of confront before conflict. How do you reach people? How do you go up on stage and speak from your heart? How do you quell and fight your ego every day to become a better version of yourself? How to trust and embrace the master plan, that there are no flaws. Everything they taught me. But their intent was not for their benefit. Do you understand? Their intent was not, let's make Pathman good so he'll work for us and raise, markets everywhere. No, their intent was genuinely to make Pathman better. And that's what you should focus on. Focus on making your leaders better people. Alright? Be there for them. Alright? Impart your knowledge, whatever limited knowledge. Channel them to the V, channel them to ISB, Advanced ISB, VCon coming in September. Channel them. Because no matter what, end of the day, you want them to walk away and say that since I joined Qnet, since I joined your team, I have become a better version of myself. Do you understand? That's the most important thing. And that's how you retain people. That's how I saw Japa and Dato Sri Vijay retain people, our great founders. So make sure you practice this in your organization. Review, are you doing it? If you're not doing it, start doing it. And if you are doing it, make sure you're doing it sincerely from here. Are you guys with me? So this is your chief saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you so much. Alright, and greetings from Advanced ISB, unbelievable. Alright, and I love you, and I miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you at VCon September, our anniversary VCon, the big one, the unbelievable VCon. Alright, love you guys.